It's time that I come clean about my current feelings on Moco, and to some of you this may not be a surprise, but to others, well, maybe it is. As you may notice right above my head, I am only level 43. I have not even yet reached the Elite Hunter program in Chapter 2 of the game. And there's a very big reason for this, and that's really the topic of today's video. Now, if you are someone that's loving playing the game, as you can see right here, I actually got the new cosmetic set. I think it looks awesome, one of the best ones that they've done yet. If you want to go and support my channel, you just go on over into the store, head on over to the right, throw in code ECHO, hit enter, and it just supports me with any purchases you make inside of the game. It also invites you to my exclusive code ECHO chat. Supercell will send you a direct invite to my chat, and we can then have you in videos and things of that nature. And you're just in a cool place with cool people. But I want to talk to you guys about my feelings here. Oh, so you're back, and we're checking out Raid Shadow Legends. I knew you would be back. Before I go any further, let's thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. And from using my QR code or my link in the description, you get 2 free champions and ones that are so worth your time. First, at level 45, you'll get Ultimate Galek. Yeah, the ultimate version. And then at level 50, you'll get Lady Quillin. I don't even have her on my account. You gotta download it because these are pretty sweet. Plus, inside of the game right now, you have the opportunity to get another free legendary champion. Yes, so it's double as good. Double the fun, double the time, double the opportunity, double the reason to download Raid now. But why do I love Raid? It's because I love the live arena. Addicted to it, actually. The ability to fight head-to-head against another live opponent, there's just nothing better. And pulling in victories like that are even better when I'm playing against a team that I just shouldn't beat. I'll guide you, because I have another YouTube channel called Echo Raid Shadow Legends, where we do this stuff every day. Go check it out, it's in the description of this video. I'll see you over on that channel, okay? And with new tournaments and new events dropping inside of the game every day, there are endless things for you to do. And check out this new mythical champion. Yeah, we just unlocked her. She's pretty freaking awesome. I can't wait to build her out. Thanks again to Raid for sponsoring the video. Download the game with my QR code or link you will not regret. And this is something that is heard, and I've seen it many times on Reddit, in my comment section, over on X, and just kind of everywhere where people are talking about Moco. And a lot of people loved Chapter 1. Of course, Chapter 1 needed work. Chapter 2 needs work. But people were addicted to the game, in love with it, couldn't put it down, and just wanted to grind. And when that grind ended, because there was nothing more to grind for, people put the game down. To many, this happened approximately 1 month before the chapter ended. I put out a video where I spoke about, is there a chance that Moco can come back from the drought? Now, keep in mind, the game never fully launched. It was a partial launch. You needed an invite. Now anyone can get in at any point in time. But it wasn't like that in the start. So was the game launch a flop? Well, no, because it didn't really launch yet. But the question is, can it come back? Can it still grow from here? I would greatly imagine that numbers of players playing Moco right now are down drastically. Me, myself, with huge incentive to play the game being the feature of this YouTube channel, I'm even struggling to play the game. And there's a reason why. I hate chapters. I don't like season resets. It makes me feel like things that I've worked for are being stolen from me. And it feels bad. And you know what? I don't want to go and grind it all again. Now, there's one thing to have to regrind leaderboards or little positions in challenges, but to have to regrind all my gear, to have to, I mean, and I know you don't really regrind it all, but to have to like continue grinding it up again, to have to lose your rings and start that all again. And really the more important thing is your just general experience in your level. Having to redo that feels so bad. It really sucked the desire out of me to continue playing. Now, all this being said, I'm not done playing. I'm going to continue to play, and I'm going to continue to cover this game. because I do think it's a great one, and I do think there's a lot of potential for it as time goes on. Also, it's completely monetized by cosmetics only, which is a model that I really respect and personally love. I play other games that are not this way, that are very pay to win. This is a breath of fresh air, and I still stand by that. I think that it's really a great thing that Moco and Supercell are doing in making this only monetizable by cosmetics. But I think that the season model is going to be a thorn in the side of Moco. I have seen, and I'm not only talking about in Moco, I cover action RPGs on my other channel, Echo Gaming Diablo. People, specifically mobile gamers, do not like season resets. They do not like to lose everything and to have to feel like they're starting fresh. Now, I know we're not really starting fresh, but it kind of feels like we are. Or at least close enough to it where it doesn't feel good. Moco, I really do believe that this season reset feature has to be reworked. And honestly, I think it needs to be removed. I was more incentivized to play at the end of last season after I had reached the peak than I am now, which is not how it's supposed to feel. And that's coming from someone who actually loves the game. There's also other features that were removed, like the party system. I loved that. That was the best part of the game. Being able to party up with teammates and go with these death balls, these mobs, crushing everything. That was literally the essence of Moco. That's why so many people played. That's why when I was live streaming, so many people were coming to the streams to run with me so that we could all run together on stream. That's the fun. That's the party mechanic. That's the friend network that we build in the game. To do that, I like that more than doing any of the other events in the game, like doing rifts, of course, yeah, whatever, chaos rifts, or the dojos, of course, versus. Man, it was all about just running through the worlds and crushing stuff together. That's what everyone loved in Moco, and I know that there were like issues with teaming up, and that there were problems and games were getting kicked, and you were on your device and it wasn't working right. I know that stuff happened, but I mean, look at this friends list. Look at the offline. This speaks volumes right here. I have nearly a maxed out friends list. Everyone is offline. These are people who are running with me every day in Moco. Now, maybe some of them just aren't playing right now, but when you look at the depth of this friends list, you will see that that is really not the case. Moco, I believe, is making a mistake by implementing chapters in the game. Seasons. It's not a mechanic that I think works well on mobile. Sure, on PC, it's been in the atmosphere forever. Diablo 3, you do your season ends, character basically goes in the trash, you start a new season, you start fresh. I hated it, and transparently, I covered Diablo Immortal. You see, it's on my hat right here, Diablo Immortal. I cover this on my second channel, Echo Gaming Diablo. And when I heard, I've been covering this game for 5 years, before it even came out. When I learned that they were not doing seasons in Diablo Immortal, and that it was going to be an ongoing progression system instead, I was so happy as a player, because I didn't want to lose my progress every single season. I think that we could really compare and relate that well here in Moco. People don't like losing what they work for. If it's season-based or however else it's going to be based inside of the game, it just feels bad. Now, we could sit here and we could talk about all the other things that changed inside of the game, how your rings get taken away, new weapons, all that stuff. Yeah, there's always going to be tweaks that can be done to these games. Always there are going to be tweaks. But I think the core issue is the season-based model, the chapter-based model. I want to see it go away. I want to see it removed. There you go. I said it. That's what's going to make me play Moco more. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all mobile games, including Moco, and I'll see you in the next one.